Seeing the short A push here.
That's exactly right. They're baiting the hookah. They're trying to get the drone tag to get it out of him, and there it is. They've got it out of him.
Oh my god! And they actually dodge the first one at the very least.
But he's taking it through hookah.
He's still catching Zephyr, but I mean they're still alive. 20 seconds for the plant. There's Link on the other end of this. Oh, you cannot pass this position. Here's the judge.
GG! Hello and welcome everyone to today's video. This is my first time that I'll be recording this. Today we'll be learning Viper's lineups in detail for the bind map. I'm doing this without a script, so I might get stuck a bit. Okay, I'll be releasing a short version of this, a shorter version, like 40 seconds for each lineup, 40-30 seconds for each lineup, so be patient. And let's get this. We have the first one.
Here.
We have for the default plant, which is located right here at that front.
Spike is here.
Okay, at that spot. Now, for the first lineup,
Here.
we have to stand in here in this spot. Okay. Now, if you want your teammate to plant this spike, because if you will be the one planting it, then you won't be able to come back to a short, a lobby, a cave. You won't be able to come around this area if there's someone backstabbing and no one is watching your backstab. Okay, so it's a bit riskier. If you are staying back, then you will be able to watch the backstabs and all. So I prefer you to stay back, just smoke and let your team plant and just play on the lineups. Okay. Now, for the first lineup for the default plant at 8 truck. You stand in this corner. Okay, now put your crosshair a bit below this pointy structure, just a bit below to this straight line, like this. Okay, a bit below to this this corner, like this. Okay, and then just simply shoot. It'll land perfectly on the spike. Okay. Now, this is one way to do it. I've got a lot more ways to do a lineup for this truck plant. Okay, each for a different situation, and hence this will be a detailed guide on how to do Viper lineups. Okay, just be patient. Okay, just watch the whole video and don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. So now, what we have right here is, if you're the one planting the spike, then we have two alternatives. Either if someone's watching your backstab, okay, you can either rush to the backstab, because if by the time you have planted the spike, someone might already be at the A tower or CT here at the backside. Okay, so there's a high probability that someone might already be there. Hence, it will not be safe for you to just come back. Or one thing you can do is TP, and I will get to that in a bit on why you are going to TP. But first, for the default plant on a short, a lobby, okay, this was the first lineup in which you have to stand in this corner. Okay, the second lineup is a bit tricky. It's not the simplest as you can get, but yeah, it will do the job. For this, you have to mark the spike just to be a bit clear in the sense of direction. Okay, just drag it up straight up. Now, your vertical reference point would be this this wire cable holder or whatever this is, this structure. Okay, you have to place your crosshair slightly above this and just in straight line with this. Okay, horizontally in straight line with this, and a bit slightly above in the direction of this spike. So let me tell you how to do it. Put your crosshair on this spike, go up. Okay, like this. Since you have now, as you can see, you have reached the cable holder of the structure, and now you just move a bit up, like this, and shoot. This might be a bit wrong because of the adjustment of the, because if you're in a hurry, you might just whiff this. So this is I will not recommend this because you have to mark the spike in this and then shoot. Otherwise it's fine. You can do this. It's easy. It's a bit complicated though. You just have this. You have to stand on this barrel. Okay, just keep that in mind too. You just have this structure as a reference point, so yeah, it's fine. Now this was the second lineup. We have done one from here. We have done from here. Okay. Now for the third lineup, we'll be doing it from here. Like this. All you have to do, I don't know if you want to crouch or not, but I do prefer to crouch. Okay. Now put your crosshair at this tip. If you can see that this is a cloud, it has a very thin outline. Okay, it moves something like this. I can see just two spikes of it. Okay, like on right here and right here. Okay, so put your crosshair at the right tip. Okay, and then you shoot while crouching. It's your choice to crouch or not. Okay, it completely depends on you if you want to crouch or not.
Here.
But yeah, it'll land on the spike.
Here.
If you want to just, if your plant is here and if you want to just adjust it a bit, just move it a bit up. A bit. Not a lot, a bit. It'll land like this. Okay. So this might be the ideal one, the ideal lineup for this. But in this you have to just, you can't just sit and go. Yeah, you can actually. So if you want this one which covers the whole side, okay, which covers the whole side, you have to put your crosshair on this tip, move a bit above till you're in line with this with this corner, with this side. Okay, and shoot while crouching. Okay, while crouching, it's your choice if you want to crouch or not, but I prefer crouching so that my hand won't just stick out of the of a corner or something. Okay, so this was our third lineup for the A default plant at the truck or train, whatever that structure is. Okay, so we got 3 now. This is one right here, one right here, one right here. Okay, we have another one in this one, and this you have to stand on this rock, not on this, well, beside this rock, and you'll be stuck. If you just walk in this corner, you'll be stuck like this. Okay, you can't move more sideways or not, sideways and yeah. In this one too, you have to mark the spike. This is a bit risky, but yeah, I did this once, and the enemy team was just coming from the caves and all. They were just checking the whole spots. They were checking the whole area to just see if I am playing on my lineups or not. So yeah, you have to just mark on this. This one you have to jump. Yeah, it is important for you to jump. Okay, you can do it 2 ways. Nah, never mind. No 2 ways. Just put your crosshair on this line, on this what color is this? On this wall. Okay, just above this shadow. Okay, not on the tip, just in the middle of this. Okay, and your crosshair should be just perfectly vertically above your spike, like this. Take out your snake bite, then jump and shoot.
Here.
In this you have to jump, just to give it a bit of extra push. Fuck, I messed up on the direction. See, hence these lineups are a bit bad. Okay, I messed up a bit. So, fuck it, I'm just gonna move a bit right to this. Yeah.
Here.
Hence, these lineups can be a bit tricky. As you can see, I just moved my crosshair a bit, but as I went up, it just tilted to the left. Yeah, this one's good, but you have to mark the spike, and you have to be a bit careful in which direction you are aiming, because you might mess up your, just mess it up by just moving your crosshair slightly left or right. Okay, so this one's a bit tricky.
Here.
This one will, I'm doing this from the attacker side cave. This one might require a bit of practice to just get it right. As you can see, I have done a lot of practice, but in this one you have to be a bit patient. So now we got 4 lineups for the A default plant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for the 5th one, yeah, there are a lot more here, just for every situation. Okay, let's see. You have to stand in here. You can crouch or not. It's all up to you. Okay. Now, I prefer crouching. Yeah, so that my hand or my gun just won't stick out of this box, and they can just spam me through this box. Yeah, so you can see this cloud, right? It moves something like this. Okay, there's a curve here and there's a dip here. Okay, it goes down like this, goes up a bit, and then dips again. So we have to you have to keep this point as a reference. Okay, you have to just aim a bit low, a bit, just a little, or you can just aim at this spot. Okay, you can just aim at this. See, it will be good for the open plant if they're planting. Sometimes the teammates might mess up planting. They might not. They might not just plant at the truck. So hence, for the exact truck, you have to drag your crosshair a bit down from this dip, like this. A bit, not a lot. A bit. It'll land here. Okay. Easy. Easy to learn.
Here.
So now we got how much? How many? 1, 2, 3,
Here.
4, 5.
Here.
Now let's go to the B side. Yeah. Sometimes the situation might be a bit strange where your teammates are just dumb fucks and they don't want to plant. Because every time they plant, they die. So you want to keep the rain in your hand. So you go to the side, you plant the spike at the exact spot. Now someone might have came backstab or something. Okay, they might be here a short. Okay, they might be a tower, they might be lambs, someone might be watching showers because your teammates are dumb fucks and they didn't clear the spot. The best thing to do right now, head the fuck out of this side. Yeah, easy. Now if someone's standing here, they might just watch the backstab, thinking that you might come here or not, or they'll just push into the side and just watch, because they'll not be expecting a lineup from you. This lineup tutorial is specifically for the till platinum rank, I guess, because I've played against them. I haven't played against diamond players yet, so this is only specifically for the platinum lobby. Now put your crosshair at this corner like this. Okay, not your crosshair, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. You can see this corner, right? Let me take a marshal. Fuck out, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. Yeah, you have to keep this corner as a reference point. Okay, now
Poison orb emitting.
what the fuck?
Poison's off.
Yeah, now when you take out your snake bite, you can see that there's a tip. I'm gonna put that tip like this. Okay, just a sec. You can see the point that I'm about to put in this corner. Okay, it's really hard to describe it, but you can see, I guess, the left click mouse button on above the snake bites. Just above that you have that crosshair thingy, and just above that you have a white dot. You have to place that dot right here. Okay, and then shoot. This one's a bit hard to describe, yeah, but if you practice a bit and if you get the gist of it, then you can do it easily. It is easily doable. Okay,
Here.
this is one thing that if you get that, you can do. If you don't want to do this, this is a bit of a tricky that I used to do. Okay, if you don't want to do this shit, then I've got a simpler one for you. Okay, now all you have to do is put your if you have to keep this one as a reference point. Let me just mark the spike and see in which direction I'm aiming. Okay, you have to keep this one, this engravings in the wall as a reference point for this. Okay, and now put your orb, poison orb icon, the tip of the poison orb icon, with this one, with the side of this engraving. Okay, just touch them and then shoot. This one's a bit easier, a bit. Okay, it covers the whole side, but it won't be able to cover this area if they are planting this. Okay, so hence I have given you two. If your teammates fuck up, okay, if they do, then they plant here or here somewhere and not at that exact spot, you can do this one.
Here.
Where you have the engravings on the wall and the poison orb icon.
Here.
If they do plant like a bit correct, then you can just do the dot one, a bit more complicated. But yeah, the complicated one has its own benefits. See, they won't be able to defuse it. It's a bit easy. You might take a bit of practice for this one. Okay, again, let me explain it to you one more time. This will be the last time that I'm explaining this one. Okay, you have to stand in front of this corner, right in front of it. Okay, the first one lineup, the easy lineup begins with this engraving this side. You have to match this side with the tip of your poison orb icon like this, and then shoot. Okay, it will land here around this area. This won't be ideal for the truck plant. Okay, but if your teammates have fucked up and they plant somewhere else like this, here or here, okay, then it will be good for that. And if your teammates have planted at the exact spot, then what you can do is you can take this take this corner as a point of reference, and then not a point of reference. Yeah, you have to just paste the white dot above the crosshair, above the left click button, above the fucking poison, the snake bites. Okay, like this. Okay, and then just shoot. This is the one for the truck plant, and the other one is just for if your teammates have fucked up and they just planted open. Okay.
Here.
Or if you fucked up and you planted open.
Here.
Okay, yeah, it's either way. Okay. So this one's this, and now we've got another lineup. Now, if you want to go, if you have shoot your first dart, okay, now you want to reposition yourself and go to a site.
Here.
Okay, where one or two of your teammates are here, or at a shot or a mark, I guess. Now you have to stand in front of this corner. Okay, this one's specifically for from this spot you can specifically just shoot at just one area, which is right here for the truck plant. Okay, now what you have to do is you come running around here. You have to stand in front of this corner. Okay, just anywhere around in front of this line or this line. Okay, now put your crosshair just right beside this what the fuck is this corner, I guess, right beside this corner, and you shoot. You don't have to jump, you don't have to do anything, just mark and just aim and shoot, and it will land perfectly here for the default plant. Okay, I've used this one too in my matches, and yeah, I still haven't gotten habitual in playing the solo smoker. This might do this because I do the entry job as an initiator. But yeah, so this was the lineups for the default plant at 8 truck. Okay, now for the lineups at B, at the other spot. Okay, right there. Oof. For that one, you have to stand again in this corner. Okay, if your plant is right there at that corner, you have to crouch. Okay, now put your poison orb icon right here in this corner. Okay, the tip of the poison orb icon right at this tip in this corner, like this, and then shoot. It will land perfectly right at that spot. Okay, if your teammates have planted there. Okay, it's fine, it's easy, it's simple. This is the first.
Here.
Now the second. Sheesh. Again from this corner.
Here.
I've made multiple lineups from just the same spot. Okay. Now this is, as you can see, this is 53 meters, and if you can see, this is 49 meters. So now for the triple boxes plant, right here on the side, you have to again stand in this corner. Okay. Now you have to, now the role of this dot comes here. Okay, the dot of this poison orb, I guess. So you have to match this dot with with this line, with this light. Okay, like this, and then shoot. This is an easier version. Okay, it's easy and it will just cover the whole spike. Yeah, you can tell that I'm doing this without a script. Okay, from this spot for this, crouch, aim at this tip. Okay, just beside this tip, and then shoot. And it will cover the site again. Easy as that, huh? Yeah, it is easy. This one's a bit simple. Yeah. Now for the same, Let me mark the
Here.
spike. It's here. Okay. We'll do. Wait, just a second.
Here.
This was 53. This one's
Here.
49. So there's a huge chances that if I do the same lineup, like if I just drag it right here, then it might just land at the top of these three
Here.
boxes and miss the spike. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just, you can see this downfall, right? This hill, this curve. I'm gonna just put my crosshair at the top of the strip and then shoot. And let's hope for the best. It's a bit to the left, yeah, so I can adjust it. Okay.
Here.
Well, this is how you learn lineups and all. It's not always simple. So we put our crosshair here. Now what we'll do? Nice, a bit to the left of this. And then shoot. It lands perfectly. So the easy one.
Here.
Alright, let me just look up for a reference point for you guys. Okay, I got a reference point, I guess. It's simple, but it might take a bit of time for you to remember this. Is this covering the whole side? I guess a bit to the right would do the job, but yeah, I guess this one
Here.
need to. Yeah. So you can do is let me just take out the. What you can do is you can see this vague boundary. What you can do is put so you can see this drop, right? Move to the right outside this cloud and then shoot. This is the first thing that you can do. If you don't want to do this, if this is complicated for you, then you can just put your crosshair a bit above and use this what you can do is you can put the bottom of the snake bite to this tip of this tree, touch it like this, shoot, and it will land somewhere around this area. Yeah, it will cover the spike and all. So yeah, it will do the job, but it'll do the job.
Here.
Fuck it. It will do the job. Okay, so I will not recommend you to do lineups from the spot for this plant. Well, if your team's here, so they won't be just pushing the path. Okay, but they might come out in lobby. So this can be a great off angle like this, because they won't be checking this corner, right? Mark the spike again. This is 68 meters. Go above, same spot. Okay, on this wall, jump, shoot.
Here.
And let's just hope for the best. Bit down and then jump. Okay.
Here.
Okay. Yeah. So right
Here.
Nice. Put your crosshair on this line. Press start. Drag it straight above on the shadow. Okay. So here it gets a bit complicated for the truck plant.
Here.
You have to keep it on the above it. You have to keep your crosshair above the shadow, and for the triple boxes plant, you have to keep your crosshair on the shadow.
Here.
And jump and shoot. Yeah, in both of them. A bit of direction. That's why this is complicated, and you shouldn't be just doing it. You have to be triple sure before using this one. Because yeah, fuck, you can mess this up. You can mess this up. Yeah, this is fine. Do you get the gist of it, right?
Here.
Let me just show you one perfect one. The spike is here. I am having some direction problems. That's all. The lineup is good, but fuck, I can't. I have to mark the spike and just move above like this.
Here.
I moved a bit to the right, then I jumped. Fuck. Yeah, this is fine. Again.
Here.
You don't need the complicated ones like this or this. This one's not complicated, but that one's complicated. So if they're really pushing you from if you're here, then you can do it from here at this spot. Okay. If they're pushing from a short, you can do lineups from here or here, and doing lineups from this spot will be a bit risky. Okay, and from this spot too. So this one's a bit safer option, but it's a bit complicated too. So yeah, just don't do it. Don't do it unless it's unsafe for you to do it here or here or here or here. These are the 4 spots. Just do here. Just change these spots every round, and just don't just stay dependent on this attacker side cave lineup. Okay. This one is because this one will take practice, a lot of practice. Okay. So that's it. That's the whole A site. I've got a lot of lineups for A site, but really few for B site. I don't know why, but yeah, I really don't have a lot of lineups for B site. Let me show you.
Here.
Okay.
Here.
Now, we'll be doing these 3 plants, one here, one here, and one here. Okay. At this corner, at this spot, and this spot. Okay, we've got 3 spots. I'll be showing you to do lineups on all these spots from the same spot. Okay, so be patient.
Here.
Okay. At the spot, at the spot, at the spot. Okay. Well, this is my first lineups tutorial video, so yeah. I'm doing this without a script. Whew. Now, put your what the fuck was that? Poison orb, yeah. Damn. Put the tip of your poison orb right here. Okay, at the tip of this solar panel or whatever the fuck this is, and shoot. This will be for the default plant that everyone does. Right there. Okay. Now,
here.
For the mid one, like if your team is planted here on this box somewhere, okay, you have to put your orb right here in this middle, in the middle of this solar panel, between these 2 solar panels. Okay, like this. Drag it down till it reaches this metal sheet, metal window, metal whatever the shit is. Okay, like this, and shoot. This will cover the whole box plant, I guess. Now for the right side plant.
Here.
Yep. You have to stand in this corner. Okay, just keep this in mind. You have to stand in this corner. Don't move. Stand in this corner. Okay. You have the.
Here.
You have to plant. Where the fuck I am marking this? What the fuck is it?
Here.
Yeah. Okay. So right here. Now put your cross. Put these again. The poison orb at this between these 2 solar panels. So it's simple. It's not that tough, but you just have to remember where. This is for the default. You put it in the middle and then drag down for the mid one, and then if you drag it a bit right between these 2, then this is for the right one. I would highly recommend you to do these lineups on your own, just so for practice or something. Okay, it'll help you a lot. So these are the 3 lineups. Okay, easy, not tough at all. One more lineup that this might not be a lineup, but yeah, I saw this at the VCT and it was really useful for the guy to win. All you have to do is stand in this corner. If you're standing in this corner and they're expecting you, or you have played a lot on lineups and all, and they're expecting you to play fountain, long, short, and they're just watching these spots, so they have pushed these spots. What you can do is you can just stand here, peek a bit, put your crosshair a bit to the left of this wall, and then shoot. This will land right here at the default plant. If the plant is default, okay, just keep that in mind. If the plant is default, it will just splatter all over the default plant, and what I saw in the VCT was the defenders were thinking that the Viper is on B long, so they were pushing B long, and it was really funny to see that to see that because they thought that the Viper was on B long. So yeah, if you want to play a bit unexpected, then you can play a B elbow. But just make sure no one pushes B elbow, okay? Because that will be a bit too risky for you. Now for lineups, for the B default, for the spot right here. Okay, what you can do is just sit in this corner like this. Now you can see this pipe, right? Drag it straight down like this. You can see a straight line. Okay, now put your crosshair between the straight line and shoot. Simple. It'll help a bit if you just mark the spike and just move your crosshair a bit above. But yeah, this will do. This will do, okay. For the right side plant. So the game just fucking kicked me out for apparently no reason.
No one can hold
because I was in custom for too long, and it's a crime to be in custom game for too long. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? I hate it, man. Shit. I was having a really good time by myself. Yeah, so we saw the lineups on B side from long.
Bodies decompose after 12 hours in acid.
All we have to do is see lineups.
There's no reason I know that.
From Hookah. And I guess that will do. Yeah. Then we'll call it a day. Cheats.
My ultimate is ready. Here. Here.
Yeah, so
here.
Now for lineups.
Here.
From Hookah. These lineups from Hookah are a bit, I don't know, risky. So don't just sit down shitting and just do it. So you have to do is corner. Okay, crouch. Remember to crouch. Don't forget it. Now put your cross. Just mark the spike where the fuck the spike is. Okay, right here. Now make a straight line between this wall, this edge and this pipe. Okay, make a straight line like this. Put your crosshair in the middle of the straight line.
Here.
And then shoot. See? Perfect. And now now for this one.
Here.
Round right here.
Here.
Okay. You have to put your crosshair above this fence. Okay, and right here, I guess. Just a second, let me just get a reference point. Where the fuck was that reference point? This is the mid, so this is not the one. Okay. Is this the one that I found a few days back? Bit to the left. Bit to the left.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
There's a corner here. Left unexposed.
Here.
Unexposed. So yeah, this is the corner. I found the corner. Yeah. This is the.
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
That bitch is dead.
Here.
Yeah, so we got a reference
Here.
point, which is this corner. You have to put the white dot of the above the crosshair, above the left mouse button, above the poison snake bites. Okay, you can see there's some light arrow, some light triangles there, some sort of arrows. I don't know how the fuck I should explain this. Like fuck. Yeah, just shoot. Shit, man, I don't know how to explain that shit.
Here.
And here we are. Let me cover the side. This area. Okay. Easy. So with this, we have our full. Nah, there's one thing left.
Here.
And that is the snake orb lineup.
Here.
Yeah. For the default
Here.
plant right here near the truck, you have to stand in this corner. Okay. Now push your crosshair at this. What the fuck is this? At this corner. Okay. So simple. No jump, no nothing.
Poison
Poison
orb
orb active.
emitting.
Easy. Covers the whole site. Whole goddamn site. It's moving with me. What the fuck? Oh! It's moving! Nice!
Poison's off.
Okay. Now for
Here.
the shower plant, I don't know what the
Here.
I don't know what the fuck to do for the shower plant. Okay, let me just try. This will be my first time doing a throw for the shower plant. Now for the smoke poison orb for this
Here.
triple boxes. You have to stand in this corner behind this box. Okay, take out the poison orb. Now you can see this tip, right? This one. Okay. Put the white dot above the left mouse button, above the poison orb icon. Add this tip like this, and then jump and throw.
Poison
Land
orb
right there,
emitting.
which will cover the plant and this wall, so that no one can peek from the right side. The only option they have is to peek from the left side. If a sentinel is left from their team, then it will be really difficult for them to just
Poison's off.
peek, because we have lineups. Okay, we have two things. We have lineups, and we've got a teammate who's backing you up from here. A teammate with good aim, presumably, or someone, man. So yeah, you just saw for these for A sides.
Here. Poison orb emitting.
But to be honest,
Poison's off.
if you're playing Viper on B side, and I don't think that you'll be able to play on lineups, because you'll be using one of your smokes to cover that CT and one of the and the walls to cover the elbow. So I don't think that you'll be able to play on lineups. But yeah, if you want, you can. You just have to come, jump, shoot. Okay. But that spot will essentially be left open if you're the only smoker playing in team. So yeah, you have to just throw your smoke
Poison
there.
orb emitting.
And you won't be able to, since you won't be able to play on your lineup, so you can just shoot it.
Poison's off.
Okay, so if they just try to walk past it, they get damage to it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, this was the Poison Orb and Snake Bites lineups tutorial for bind map at A and B sides. If you're the only smoker playing in the team, I would not recommend you to play on lineups at B side, as you're the only smoker and someone has to just smoke the CT. You can't just depend on Jet and or whatever agent you have to just take care of CT, because that's one empty spot where you can just get spammed easily in Hookah. Okay, for A side, yeah, you can play on lineups. For A side, it's easy to play on lineups, but for B, you have to be a bit careful if you're the only smoker in the team. Thanks for watching. I'll be uploading the the shorts for the Viper lineups for A and B side both soon, after 1 or 2 days, because I have to edit this video and all. So yeah, till then, keep watching, subscribe and like to my channel if you like this tutorial. Goodbye.